Have you ever had that feeling that Newcastle United is just about to take a big step in the transfer market, but something still feels on hold behind the scenes? It's as if the board is carefully positioning every piece on the chessboard before making their next move. And believe me, the atmosphere inside St. James Park is tense, calculated, almost like a countdown to something major. But what exactly is holding this operation back? A key player, a surprising price tag, or maybe the unexpected movement of a direct rival that could shake up the entire Premier League board? Before we reveal everything that's behind this situation, which, by the way, involves a name getting a lot of attention across England, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. That really helps us keep bringing you exclusive Newcastle content. And of course, if you love being one step ahead with the hottest behind-the-scenes stories in football, this is where you belong. Hit that button now, and let's dive into every detail of this unfolding story. In the past few days, what looked like just another regular transfer negotiation has turned into a proper behind-the-scenes chess match between Newcastle and one of the Premier League's traditional clubs. On one side, a bold offer from the Magpies. On the other, an unexpected rejection that made the black and white board pause for a moment but not give up. And at the center of it all is a pacey rising winger, currently enjoying the best moment of his career and drawing interest not just from Newcastle but from big European clubs too. That's when the real game of chess begins. While Newcastle are monitoring the situation very carefully, a quiet move in the European market may have reignited hope among fans. A strategic replacement being lined up by the player's current club could open a surprise window for Eddie Howe's side. We're talking about a player who may not be dominating headlines, but had an outstanding season and is now considered one of the most valuable assets at his club. And believe it or not, that name came very close to wearing the black and white shirt. And here's where the story gets even more interesting. According to reports from The Athletic, Newcastle United have officially submitted a £45 million bid for winger Anthony Elanga, one of Nottingham Forest's standout performers last season. The offer, however, was turned down. The Swedish international, just 23 years old, is in top form, having scored 17 goals in the Premier League and helped his side secure a place in the Conference League. Forest, though, want even more, a fee of £60 million, just shy of Newcastle's record signing, Alexander Isak. But why would Forest reject such a significant offer? This is where it gets even more intriguing. According to journalist Gianluca Di Marzio, Forest have already opened talks with Juventus for winger Timothy Weah, a versatile player who can operate both on the wing and at right back, currently valued at around £12 million. This suggests that Forest could be preparing to let Elanga go, and Newcastle are fully aware of this. If you're enjoying this deep dive into how the transfer market works behind the scenes, drop a like on this video and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We bring you insights that most people won't hear about until weeks later, and you're already ahead of the curve. Magpies fan. Now, Timothy Weah is no ordinary name. The son of African football legend and current Liberian president George Weah, the Juventus player featured in 30 Serie A matches and is still considered a developing talent. With 44 caps for the USA national team, Weah is seen as a bargain option, especially considering that Forest only paid £15 million for Elanga 2 years ago. In other words, they could get a solid replacement and make over 300% profit in one go. And Newcastle, the club, remains on alert. The initial rejection for Elanga doesn't mean the interest is dead. Quite the opposite. Sources close to the club say the Swedish winger is still top of the list for strengthening the attacking line. Since the Saudi-backed takeover in 2021, Newcastle have yet to land a true first-choice winger, something even Eddie Howe's coaching staff have been pushing for. And Elanga ticks every box: young, explosive, goal-hungry, and Premier League proven. It's also worth pointing out that Newcastle aren't putting all their eggs in one basket. Other names are on the radar too. PSV's Johan Bakayoko, Germany's Karim Adeyemi from Borussia Dortmund, and West Ham's Mohamed Kudus have all been identified as possible alternatives. The club is acting smartly, weighing every option, analyzing market prices and availability. But so far, Elanga remains the favorite inside the club. Interestingly, Elanga himself recently spoke about his future. In an interview with the Swedish press, the player acknowledged the rumors and interests from major clubs, but remained grounded. He said, "There's always talk. I just focus on what I can control, and today, that was the match. As long as I stay focused and give my best, that's all I can do." A diplomatic answer, yes, but one that shows he's paying close attention to what's happening around him, and may well be open to a big career move. And if you've made it this far, it means you truly care about what's happening behind the scenes at our beloved Newcastle. So, if you're not subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update about our club. Back to the market situation. The picture is clear. Nottingham Forest will only let Elanga go if they have a proper replacement, and with negotiations for Timothy Weah progressing, that could happen sooner than expected. Newcastle's interest remains strong, but the club isn't willing to pay more than what they believe is fair. With other targets in mind, the board prefers to be cautious rather than repeat past mistakes of overpaying for underperforming players. The transfer window is far from over, and plenty can still change. But one thing's for sure, Newcastle are on the move, and Elanga's name could become the next big story in the coming days. The board knows reinforcements are needed to compete in Europe and keep up the high standards set last season. And every decision now must be sharp, strategic and error-free, so stay tuned, Toon Army. Forest's move for we could be the trigger Newcastle needed to bring Elanga to St. James Park. And here on the channel we'll keep you updated on every twist and turn, with in-depth analysis and exclusive behind-the-scenes reports. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with fellow Newcastle fans. The market is heating up and our club might be about to write another huge chapter in its modern era.